interrupt this program. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. This is not a test.
This is not a test.
This is not a test. The National Primary EAS system has issued a National Emergency Action Notification for the continental United States. This station has interrupted its regular program at the request of the U.S. government to participate in the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. The National Primary EAS system has issued a National Emergency Action Notification for the continental United States. This station has interrupted its regular program at the request of the U.S. government to participate in the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. This is not a test. This is not a test.
This is not a test. The following message is being delivered at the direction of the United States government. This is an attack warning. I repeat, this is an attack warning. An attack warning indicates that an attack on this country has been identified and that protective measures should be initiated. NORAD has detected the launch of 6 nuclear missiles. It has been verified that these missiles are directed towards the continental United States. This is not a test.
This is not a test.
This is not a test. It is anticipated that these missiles will be armed with nuclear warheads. Since the targets are unknown at this time, all civilians in the United States are highly encouraged to remain calm and seek underground refuge. Radiation levels will be lethal. The Russian Federation has launched a nuclear strike against NATO states, triggering NATO Article 5 response. An attack on one is deemed an attack on all. 6 incoming intercontinental ballistic missiles are expected to strike the United States in about 15 minutes. All citizens residing within 100 miles of military bases, major industrial centers, and key infrastructures such as power plants, dams, and water reservoirs in California, Nebraska, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Texas, and the District of Columbia. If you reside in any of the potential targeted states, it is too late to evacuate to the outside world. You will be exposed to radioactive fallout.
This is not a test. This is not a test.
This is not a test.
20 years ago, I used to spend a lot of time talking about hypothetical nuclear war scenarios with a man who was one of the pioneers in that form of prophecy. He's dead now. He really believed in his craft. He said to me once, "Don, I'm convinced that sooner or later there will be a nuclear exchange. But I'm also convinced that when the leaders confront the terror of that exchange, they'll realize they can't get away any longer with playing war games, and they'll turn around."